saved a lot of time. Oh, I think that's us. Okay, so hi, my name is Will. Welcome to the Wayward 7. We love to play Dungeons & Dragons, and we're a group who has been playing for quite some time. I think most of us have been playing together for 5 years or so, on and off again through the summers, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, my name is Will. I'll be your DM tonight and be DMing this crew for the rest of the campaign. I am a student who has been participating in theater since the 3rd grade and went to college for it for quite some time. And I started an improv club at one point with Ethan here, who you'll see in a bit. Move that. Excuse me. Anyway, so we're just setting up. But yeah, you know me. Whatever. Let's move on to introduce Ethan.
Hey, my name's Ethan. I've been doing theater for I think about 8 years, and I've been playing D&D for about half that time. In theater, I've always had more of a leaning towards improv, and I started an improv club with our DM Will, and it was improv that got me into D&D.
Hi, I'm Darby Dempsey, and I've been doing theater since I was a little kid as well. And then once I got to be an adult, I've been working in the theater world for about 8 years now as a director and a theater teacher. So I love to do D&D with my friends on the side and sail, and I love my dog Pickle Bitty.
Awesome. All right, Lauren.
Hi, my name is Lauren. I'm the social media manager for the Wayward 7, and I've been playing this. I met everybody through theater, been doing it for about 7 years now, and then 5 of those being dedicated to D&D. But yeah, that's about most of what I do.
Hi, my name is Ty Reed. I have been acting and doing music for a little over 10 years. Been playing D&D with these guys for about 5 years, and yeah, super stoked to be here and be a part of this campaign.
All right, so I think that's everyone. So just some general information. We stream Wednesdays at 7. Should be doing it every week till we run out of the campaign. We'll see what happens there. We'll let you know if there's any delays or issues with that. Does anybody have anything else to add, or
No?
No?
Just ready to play.
Let's get it. We're ready to start it? Okay. All right. So with that being said, why don't we just go ahead and roll the intro? Mess me up so bad. Welcome back. All right, so I think we're ready to start the game. Let's just get right into it. So, this world, known as Koal'hal, on the continent of Koal'hal, rather, has been around for quite some time, has been through many wars, many tragedies, and many great calamities. But present day, it's been quiet. And there are many countries here, and many cities, and many people who call this place their home. But we're going to start in the country of Hras, centrally located between the cities and between the countries of Mizumi and Cilicia, surrounded by the Craghead Mountains and the Volcalt River. Nestled quietly here on these great plains lies a small town called Hague. Hague is a farming village. It is quiet most of the time, except for tonight. Tonight is special. This is the one time of the year where the moon glows brilliantly gold and floods the fields with its light. It's a time set of good luck, of good harvest, and signs that the winter will be not too harsh. And on this night, we open a small carriage pulled by a donkey with a wily looking old man driving it. He has kind of long, frizzy white hair and liver spots around the eyes. The wrinkles kind of give him the appearance of a sack. So, as he kind of drives the cart through the night, heading towards the small town of Hague, Nastani, why don't you describe yourself?
Okay, so Nastani is a young gem half dragon, but she looks drow in appearance. The only indication of her gem dragon heritage is the halo of crystals that line her forehead and go around her pointy pink ears. She has white hair that kind of looks like opals and blue sapphire eyes. Her wardrobe is on the nicer side with leather armor and blue dress underneath. And around her neck, she has a thin silver chain with an orange crystal attached to it.
So, Nastani, as you look over to your friend here, Darro, why don't you describe yourself?
Darro is a man, a human. He is about 6 feet 1 inch tall. He has a light, dark leather armor with a blue and navy tunic beneath. He has piercing steel blue eyes with a faded scar on the right side of his face. Dark black hair pulled back with a dark beard kind of scattered with salt and pepper. He's probably late 20s, early 30s, and he has on his back a sheathed dark sword with red trim.
All right. So, as you travel through the carriage, you hear the voice kind of look back, and you see this kind of older fellow man who you've very briefly known in your time hitchhiking as a man named Bertle. And as Bertle kind of looks back towards you, well, why are you guys heading to Hague? Not that I don't know. And he kind of gestures towards the massive, kind of glowing golden moon that looms over the city.
Oh, we like to travel, go see the different sights.
I really like festivals, and I'm very excited to see one.
Oh, I'm pretty excited myself. You know, I'm a salesman of sorts. If you haven't seen in the back, and he kind of gestures towards this big pile of firewood and coal. I'm a bit of a people warmer. I warm people.
Quite an interesting occupation, I must say. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
You see, people have to be warm on cold nights, and, winter's coming up, and nobody has time to walk all the way to the mines. So I pick it up, I come over here, and I sell it for a profit.
Wouldn't that be called a vendor?
A what? No, a people warmer is a very different thing. I don't want to be confused with a vendor. Vendors sell things for inflated prices.
Well, how much are you selling this for?
Well, the coal or the wood?
Yes.
Coal is about 2 silver apiece for a big clump, and the wood's 1 silver because it does grow. on trees.
I knew that.
Right. So,
Well, how long until we get to this festival? I feel like we've been on the road for so long.
we're getting there. It's just Gertie here can't pull much faster. We got extra weight. He kind of looks at you, Nastani.
What did you look at me for?
Nothing.
He didn't say anything.
I said nothing. I did not mean to offend.
I think he was talking about me. I have packed on a few.
Well, you have not been helping me much with driving. But I get it, you're hitchhikers. So I wouldn't want you to drive, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway! Kind of, there's a and you watch as kind of Gertie picks up the pace a little bit, heading faster and faster towards the town of Hague. And you can see that the festival is fully alight, and you see lanterns kind of floating off in the distance. You see people kind of dancing. There's music. There's vendors. There's all sorts of these festivities going on. However, there is a small kind of wall or frontry here that kind of blocks off. And as you kind of get closer, you see the kind of town guard kind of post up. They're not stopping you, but they kind of watch you as two of you pass by. And you kind of see one kind of like almost makes a mental note of this group entering. But as you pass by, the Hrothgar do not seem to bother you. They let you go. And as you kind of begin to kind of get closer towards the middle of town, this old fellow kind of stops the cart. Oh, well, I gotta go set up, so off. Get.
Thank you very much for your
Nice meeting you.
kindness.
Of course. What were your names?
I'm Darro.
Darro.
I'm Nastani.
Hey, Nastani.
And what was yours one more time?
I'm a little hurt.
Bertle.
Hey, you forgot our name too.
You never introduced yourself.
Bertel.
Bertle. My name's Bertle.
Bertel, you are a kind soul.
Bertle's a people warmer. I keep people warm.
I will remember that name.
You keep my heart warm.
Oh my. You gotta, looking over his shoulder as Gertie kind of thinks up, heading closer to the center of town. So as you two are kind of dropped off, you see that he's kind of placed you guys at the nearest inn or tavern would be it. Kind of looking over behind you, you see that this place is called the Half Note. And from it, you can hear kind of this very strange assortment of music, as you kind of see that there is several bands inside through the windows. You see that they're all playing at the same time. It's not the best kind of music, but you see that everybody inside is fairly jovial. However, you also know that in this this establishment as well, also kind of to the side of it, has what appears to be a large pen full of pigs. As this is a livestock town, you take it this is one of their sources of profit here.
This takes me back
To what?
to my young days. Well, what do you say we grab an ale?
What's that?
An ale?
Yeah.
You don't know what an ale is.
No, I don't.
Well,
I
come
do.
on. We'll try one. It's a beverage that makes you feel warm inside.
Let's go.
All
And
right,
I'm gonna run inside.
so Nastani runs off ahead of you, Darro, in this excitement, and kind of pushes open the door. And inside, it is a lively bunch. You see that the bands, roughly about 3 of them, are kind of playing right now. 3 different songs, 3 different melodies. Does not go together whatsoever. But here they are. You see that there are tables where people are gambling and people are at the bar. It's a very lively night. Very good for business during this Golden Festival. And you kind of look over and see an interesting scene kind of transpire. As you kind of watch this kind of large guy go, "This shit! I quit! I'm broke!" And you see as he kind of just walks off and kind of pushes past the both of you. And you look over and you kind of see these 2 interesting figures as they kind of start to rake in the money towards them. So, Icarus and Ren, why don't you guys describe yourselves?
So, yeah, I'm Icarus McNamara. He's relatively short, but not for an Aarakocra, as he's only 4'10". He holds himself with discipline that implies a military background, which is confirmed by his old tarnished leather armor that has both the faded colors and a faded insignia of Cilicia's legions. On his back, he has a short bow and quiver and a rapier on his hip. His wings and his bodies are covered in these deep brown feathers, while those on his head are a bright white. His cracked beak and eyes are both a bold yellow, like the binding on the handle of his bow.
So, Renna de Varis, she goes by Ren, and she is roughly 5'7" with a medium athletic build. Ren has light green skin with an aura filled with new life, so much so that young plants and flowers sprout from her body at random. Ren has long pointy ears that stick out from behind long silver hair with a tint of sage green in certain lighting. She's proud of that. Her hair flows down her back with a loose curl and is adorned with pink flowers. Again, quite randomly. So she has this bubbly little face, big moss green eyes flecked with gold, and long lashes, but she also is proud of her chainmail, and she wears it like along with some little trousers and a skirt. So she also has something that stands out, and it's a golden amulet around her neck that is like has an insignia of a tree. So that's Ren.
All right, so you watch as these two kind of raking in. You see, most of the people have kind of left, and you kind of see one goblin who's like, I can't believe it! Grabs a coin and runs.
I want to go play with the tree lady. I'm gonna go hide. And I'm gonna confidently walk over to the table and just sit down.
You sit down.
I will join you.
Darrow hops in next to it, taking the seat of the goblin and the Goliath who just left.
Hi, my name's Nastani. I'd really like to play with you because I love playing cards.
Well, hello, Nastani. I'm Renna de Varis, and this is my best friend.
My name's Icarus. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're so small.
Icarus, you deal out the cards.
Icarus is quite little, but
I'm average.
feisty.
I would like to note that Nastani stands a foot above him, so she's looking down on him.
Cilician insignia, I see.
Yes, I used to be in the Legion around the time of the end of the war.
I fought for us, but never fought Cilicia.
And what was your name?
My name is Darro.
Darrow.
Very nice to meet you.
What were yours?
I'm Icarus.
And I'm Ren.
Very nice to meet you.
You're so pretty. What do you put on your skin?
Nothing. This is just how it is.
I don't know if she's telling the truth, Icarus, but we'll try it out. Being a friend at least.
No, it's really just my natural skin. You grow flowers like a tree.
I do, and it is natural as well. We don't know about that, though. I don't know about that.
While we're talking, I'm proficient in playing cards, so I'm gonna try and cheat.
Okay, so everybody has assumedly put in 5 silver for the pot.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna cheat.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Make a sleight of hand check, and everybody else make a perception check. Or well, just tell me your passive perceptions.
Okay, that is
15,
14.
14,
10?
10,
13.
13. Okay, so as you guys play this pot, none of you notice this time as Nastani kind of pulls out a card from her sleeve, places it in her hand, and you watch as you guys all lay the cards down, and she's, oh my gosh, and you pull in all 20 silver. You guys are playing again, I assume?
I
Nice
look at
job,
her
Ness.
peculiarly.
Thank you. I used to play this all the time with my siblings, and I always won.
You keep playing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm cheating again.
Okay. Go ahead and do this. Just make another sleight of hand.
12.
12. What was everybody's perception?
More than 12.
More than 12.
13. So as you guys are talking and having a conversation, you watch as Nastani once again tries with the same trick of the ace up the sleeve. Icarus, I think you have the highest, right? You immediately see Nastani and what are you doing?
Well, no wonder you always won playing against your family.
What do you mean?
Well, I see you've got a decent hand all tucked up your sleeve.
Well, no, my hand is out of my sleeve because that's where they go.
Your hand of cards.
The jig is up. We all know that you were cheating.
Ooh, I like you even more.
So, how are we going to divvy it up? I don't know how long she's been doing this.
I'm going to give everybody back 10 silver because I
Okay.
feel bad.
All right, so you pass the money back out to everybody.
Well, that was fun while it lasted.
You have a big heart. I say we enjoy the festival together. With that money, you just had to give back to us. Right?
I'm going to go use my money to go find something out there because I love festivals. Do you like festivals? Please tell me you like festivals.
I'm actually here to buy a lantern. Me and Icarus came a long way to buy at least 1 or 2 lanterns.
What about 3?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Don't.
Do you think they have 3, Icarus?
I'm sure they have 3.
I say we go out together and we find lanterns. Because I like a lantern.
All right. It's a deal.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys head out of the half note, making your way into these streets. Everybody can make a perception check for me.
5.
7.
Nice. Big rolls.
14.
Hey.
I also have a 14.
Okay. So you guys get a pretty good view of everything here. You two are kind of hanging up in the back. Don't quite see over the loud music playing in your ears. Kind of takes away from your perception there for a minute. But Nastani and Renna, you guys are able to kind of see this large street, which seems to be kind of the main street of Hague here. At the end lies the town square of sorts, where it kind of splits off into the other directions of the quadrants of the city. Which the two of you notice that there are a couple interesting things here. You notice that there is what appears to be a toss or a competition with bows and arrows and crossbows, where there's little targets kind of set up as this guy's kind of spinning a wheel and you kind of watch the targets are revolving. You see that there is this large kind of flat glass box of sorts where mice are kind of running up it, and you kind of see that people appear to be betting on them. And you also see, with a 14, you also see kind of further down the street, closer towards the town center, there appears to be people who are have this small stage where 2 people are walking up. You kind of see this Goliath and this dwarf kind of meet, and they clasp hands, and he watches the person controlling the stand gives off this loud count off, and they start to arm wrestle, and he watches the
Please tell me the door.
he watches the Goliath starts going pushing the dwarf down, and the dwarf goes oh, and then bam slams the Goliath on the stand.
Is it the same Goliath from that?
It is the same Goliath, and you see the Goliath go, oh, bad night. It just walks off.
He just keeps losing.
You kind of see as he pushes all the gold towards the dwarf.
Did you say there was an archery stand?
Yes, there is an archery stand. You see little kind of targets, which appear to be poorly painted gold moons with little X's on them.
I don't think that artist is in his future, but I'm gonna go up to that vendor.
Okay, so you walk
I'm
up.
gonna follow her.
Okay, so you kind of walk up. The vendor is kind of, there's nobody really at this stall, but you kind of see the vendor kind of just sitting behind it, kind of scratching this very almost misplaced kind of blonde goatee. And these kind of blonde mutton chops that don't quite connect. And as you walk up, he goes, "Oh, hello! You could I interest you in a marvelous game?"
Are you confident in that?
Yes, very.
I don't think you are, but I would love to.
Okay, great. Well, this is a betting game of sorts. All you have to do is place down your wager, and I will double it. I only go up to 100 gold.
Like,
Nothing over 100.
that's good to know. Can I use my own bow?
You kind of, may I see it?
I'm gonna pull my bow out from my back and
You should make a persuasion check.
persuasion.
Persuasion.
20, not natural.
Wow. He takes it kind of ding, ding, ding. Looks regulation. Fine.
All right, and I'm gonna put down 20 gold.
You're putting down 20 gold? Okay.
Yes.
He kind of looks at, wow, okay. Starting off big, huh? All right, well, kind of points to the back of the stall, and you kind of see as kind of starts to spin the targets, the one at the back starts to move. Hit the back target, bullseye only, and you get 40 gold. Yeah, pretty great, right?
Well, you did say you double it.
Yes. So I'm going to give you 20 gold more.
That's a lot of gold.
I know, and I'm gonna.
It's quite a bit.
I'm gonna just. It's nothing, and then I'm gonna bounce over and just get ready.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm very
Just
sure.
tell me. Okay.
Yes, I'm very sure. I know. I got
So as
this.
you're aiming for the back target, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Make sure I have everything. Okay. Hold on, I got copy. 22.
22?
Yes. I rolled a 17 and I have +5.
So you pull back the bow, and as you release it, watch as it kind of passes through the other two targets as they move by. Bing! Right at the center of the target in the back. And he kind of looks back. 20 gold, as promised.
20 more.
I gave you the
Oh,
rest back,
okay.
yes.
All right, she's just gonna kind of start counting.
Okay.
Okay, we won.
Well, I'm
Good
not as
job,
rich as my new friend,
Nastani. That was amazing.
but I will go in for 5 gold.
Only 5. Well, if only you had a friend who could lend you some, and then you could win more.
I can give you more Icarus.
And I mean, not to judge, but one of you definitely seems to be the better bowman.
I'm still
Based
counting
on-
coins. in the
Based
corner.
on Legion work alone.
Don't let
I
him
know what you're
sway
trying
you,
to do.
Icarus.
I am simply trying to say that if you're skilled, you'll take the wager. But I understand if you are not so, and if that armor is merely for appearance.
I say, do it, Icarus.
Ren, how much can you give me?
Oh, let's see.
I believe in him, and I'm gonna slap down 10 gold.
You do. She's a keeper. We found a keeper. Okay, all
Actually,
right.
it's not the money that's the keeper, or is it me?
Let's see.
So there's 15 gold down right now.
Oh, okay.
You can up it as much as you want.
I'll do another 5 to get it to 20.
Okay.
Then I'll give him like 30.
So 50.
Yeah,
50
let's see
total?
if you can make this shot. I hope
Okay.
you do.
So you put the 50 gold down. And he kind of stares at it. He's like, takes it. All right. 100 gold if you win. All right. Now, let's see. My target's back there aren't far enough. Let's try that one. And he kind of looks over. And you see points over your shoulders. And you look back to way down the street where the half note is, to the pig pen. And as you kind of narrow your eyes, you can see there's a little target on one of the backs of the pig. It's kind of sticking up. Not on it, but sticking up on the pig.
Is that your pig?
You want the money or not?
This is legal.
Don't kill the pig. And there will be no problems.
What happens if we kill the pig?
Then you probably have to pay for it. And you lose the money.
Well, I could go for some bacon.
Well, is 50 gold worth your
I
bacon?
won't kill the pig.
I'm not shooting the pig.
I'm not shooting the pig either. I'm shooting the target.
You got
Okay.
this.
Roll.
Also 22.
22.
16 plus 6.
Oh my god, okay. So yeah, you pull the bow back and bing! Release as it flies over, soaring over the crowd. As some people go, huh! Ping! Hits the target off the back of the pig, and you hear as the pig screams and runs off.
I told you I wasn't.
Yeah!
I knew he could do it.
You see him. Good job. Puts another 50 gold on the table, pushes it back towards you.
So proud of you.
Let's go find those lanterns before he tries to make us spend more money.
I mean, you could always try for the 100. I did say 100. There's no way you're getting 100. It's really hard, and only for the toughest of champions.
Sir, you're a true master of your craft.
Ha ha ha.
We're just
There's
really scared. What if
There's
they run
nothing
out?
you could say that would convince me. Just try.
Your mama's a llama.
I think that's incorrect due to the fact that he has feathers.
Your mother was a penguin.
Guys, what if they run
That just
out of
sounds mean.
lanterns?
Penguins also don't have feathers.
Do they not have feathers?
They're sleek. It's rubbery.
How do you know? Do you go visit penguins often?
I know because my mother is one.
I'm gonna walk away and high five or try to high five Icarus.
Okay.
That was awesome! You really showed it.
So you guys head off.
Is that reverse psychology?
Yeah, so where are you guys
Something
going
like
now?
that.
There's some rat races, there's the arm wrestling. You can head further into the town.
I'm gonna help Ren look for lanterns.
We need to find these lanterns. It's the whole reason we came.
So you're looking for lanterns.
Can I fly up and get a bird's eye view?
Yes.
Because I'm
you
a
may.
bird.
So,
penguin, man.
Icarus, easy enough. With a burst of wind, you fly up into the air with your bird wings. And you can make a perception check with advantage.
23.
23. Okay. Looking around, you see there are multiple places where lanterns are leaving the town. Specifically, though, in the middle, you do see what appears to be a family who is purchasing some lanterns from vendors kind of at the town square, which is nearby. But there are other vendors. There's one on the opposite side of town. There's one back towards the half note. But the one at the town square is closer.
So I just land and then direct them towards the closest one.
So you guys make your way down to the town square where lots of the festivities are taking place. You can see that there are more games of similar varieties here. Lots of betting on small animals running through obstacles, some lizards, some rats. One has squirrels, and lots of people kind of cheering. There's lots of vendors from different sorts of regions of Koal'hal. You see mostly people from Haras enjoying the festivities, but there are many Silesian merchants. There are many Mizumi merchants. No one really from Arkza, unfortunately for you, but for the most part, it seems to be a kind of a jovial festival, selling all sorts of assorted goods. But the one you're looking for, paper lanterns. As you get closer to the town square, you see the small stand that is kind of decorated with little tassels, and there's a cart there with a donkey, and this kind of wily-looking old man with coal, firewood, and some paper lanterns. An old man that you two recognize as Frail.
Birtle.
Long time no see.
Oh, you need to be warm. After all, huh? You came back.
Yep, that's exactly why we came.
Do you have
good.
Do you have lanterns too? I have a friendship like a lantern.
Lantern.
I will take a lump of coal.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I sell. He takes a clod of coal. What's over? Come on. He takes it and pushes it towards you. He goes, wait, I meant two. Drags it back. Just one more.
Birtle,
You take it.
he's a dirty dog.
I have standards. All prices are final. Puts the gold into his coin pouch.
So what are your lanterns?
The lanterns. I've got really nice lanterns. And he kind of turns around and picks up one and puts it on the table. It's kind of nice paper. It's already kind of lit, and he's kind of holding it down. And you kind of look over and see that there's a lot of lanterns underneath one of the shelves of the cart.
You've got more lanterns there.
Yes, I got some nice ones too.
Show
Look at this one. And he pulls out one and is kind of still holding the other one down. And you see that there's kind of a very poorly drawn bird face on it. To your dismay, Icarus.
That's the one, Icarus. I like the bird.
You like that? I find it particularly insulting.
Oh,
Well, I didn't
no.
know there were going to be bird folk. Didn't know you guys existed.
Think of it, Icarus. If I bring this bird back to my parents and we hang it in the trees without the lantern, of
Are you
course.
like a werewolf, but bird? Bird wolf?
My friend, every word out of your mouth is more insulting.
Wouldn't it be bad?
I mean, no offense. No offense, Finn. Are you a bird wolf?
I think it would be a werebird.
Because if it was a bad
He's
wolf,
here, though.
but if it was a bad wolf, it would be a bird and a wolf, and he's not.
So
Are
how much for the
you-
lanterns?
Yeah. Can I have the bird? Do you have any more? Can I have maybe 2 round, 1 bird?
Yeah, I got a round one. He puts a round one. It is just a bird, and he watches as the other one he let go floats off. And this guy comes in and puts it in. 3 silver each. So,
What if I
Oh.
give you 3 silver for only 2 of them?
no deal.
Oh, no.
I'll give you 3 silver for all 3.
No deal.
What if I give you 6 silver
For 2?
for 2?
Yes. Which 2? The right
2
one?
birds.
But I've only got 1 bird.
Then never mind. No deal.
What?
What if I give you 3 silver for 3 of them?
This has already been said.
No,
What
what
if
is
I
it?
give you 6 silver for the 3?
Could it be 8?
Can it be 7?
Deal.
Oh,
I'll take your 7 silver, and he kind of pushes the 3 lanterns towards you. The round one, the tall one, and the bird one.
thank you, Icarus.
Well, you guys enjoying the festival? See anything kooky yet?
I need to fold these closely.
He had to shoot at a
Take good
pig.
care of them.
Why'd you shoot a pig?
I
He
did
didn't
not
shoot-
shoot a
He
pig.
didn't
Were
shoot.
you
better
hungry?
than that.
He
You
shot-
ate it?
No.
Was it a good pig?
No.
Oh, that's what
no.
I thought. I thought we were gonna eat some bacon.
Oh, you know, there's a bacon stall here. They sell, there's a pig place.
What's it called?
I can't read it, but it's over there.
Well, I could go for some meat.
They sell meat.
It's not
Lots
a
of meat.
castle.
Out of
You-
meat?
Okay, sure. You say a castle?
Yes, over there.
Okay,
Oh, no, that's not a castle. Sorry.
sure. You know what? Just for you. You look across the way.
I just said something random, guys. I'm sorry.
You look across the way. It's making my life harder. Sure, why not?
I don't have good perception. It could be.
Okay, so
You're creating lore.
stop spontaneously filling the world. So
We have forms to fill.
as you look over, pointing in the direction of where Bertle was pointing, you see it is what appears to be a facade of a castle that is painted to look like it's made out of meat.
Oh.
And it is called the Meat Castle. More specifically, Grigori's Meat Castle.
Oh my god.
It sounds grand. Good eye, Ren.
I only eat at castles, and I'm gonna march over.
Okay.
It's time to eat.
So you head over to Grigori's Meat Castle. And from there, you see that kind of looking past the facade, you can look around it as well. It is just 2 large planks of wood for the most part. But looking into it, you see there is a kind of hunched over figure, kind of thin frame, kind of long, kind of bushy red hair, kind of just spinning these 2 large pigs on spit roasts. You guys say anything, or
I would like all the meat in your castle.
you see him kind of turn around, this kind of large, kind of matted red beard, and what appear to be blonde eyebrows. Make an insight check.
It keeps just like cocking.
You gotta roll. Just tell me what you get.
I'm trying to do that and it keeps cocking.
I see it, but
It's a 15.
15. Something with a 15, I'd say something seems familiar about this person. You can't quite put your finger on it though, but you get this familiar air, and as it turns on, you hear,
"Oh, hello! Welcome to Gregory's Meat Castle. Welcome."
Wasn't the name of the archery stand also Gregorius archery stand?
Was it? I don't think it was.
I think it was.
Wait, he has the same eyebrows as the last guy?
They are blonde.
Everyone's blonde here.
Heard you guys got some meat.
Yes, I have many meats.
And he kind of gestures towards the 2 pigs on the spit roast and the large kind of stove tops that have been set up behind him as well.
But I really need a favor, and I was wondering if I could pay wandering adventurers to help me.
Help
You with the sword, and you who look stronger than the other birdman. Could I
I'm not that small.
be interested
He's like,
in making a wager with you?
For what?
Well, it can be. I realize I said a job or a wager, so I'll let you pick.
Like, I work for you.
It's a small job, but we make a wager,
I'm
and
really having a good time with my friends.
Yeah, I
though.
came here to eat.
I
Not to work.
I would pay good money to see somebody do
Money?
this thing.
I could go for some gold
I
as
do.
well as some bacon wrapped pork chops.
He kind of looks at us.
Sure.
So if you give me gold and a full slab of ribs, which I don't mind paying for, by the way, I get a lot of gold?
You get the gold I gave you. Listen, I just want you to. Okay. Here's what I want you to do,
Okay,
and
so
let's
what is the
start
job?
from there.
Yes.
I would like to see if you could cut this pig in half for me.
Kind of gesturing towards the pig on the spit roast.
Okay.
What's the catch?
No catch. The pig must be roasted, and my arms are tired from moving the wheel all day of the pig spit roast, nothing else.
Well,
So if a wage is put on it and they cut it in half
in one go.
in one go,
Or just in general. Cut that.
like, are we just
Dig in
like
half.
chopping up some pieces for you to
If
sell?
you can do it in
Slivers.
one cut, you win the wager.
The wage, like, so we put money down, you double it or
Yes.
triple it?
Yep, we'll do double. Just
Okay,
double.
wait.
Double is fine.
Done deal.
I thought you said triple.
Nope, I said double.
Damn it, that worked last time.
No, it didn't. I mean, what?
Okay, let's hurry up and do this because I'm hungry.
Deal.
Okay. Did you take the deal?
I take
I
the
believe in
deal.
you, Ren.
Wait.
You got this!
Can I use your sword?
Yes, you can have my sword.
Okay.
Can you use my sword?
Yes.
Is it rapier?
Can you use a rapier?
I'm proficient in.
That probably wouldn't be
Sorry.
best to
Hang
cut
on.
something in half.
I think you're in luck. Nope, you're not in luck.
Uh,
Do you have something for us to cut with?
It'd be
Kind of
fun.
looks.
Yes, I just happen to have a great sword right here under the counter for you to cut the pig in half.
Do you sell
Thank you.
meat and great swords?
Nope. I just happened to bring my trusty great sword with me today to work at the festival.
How very fortunate.
Yep.
He's so sketchy.
You never know who might try to steal your meat.
Exactly. I don't want people to grab my meat while I'm not looking.
No.
Hey, I've been there, brother.
I'm sorry. It is unfortunate.
Okay, so how much money did you put down?
I'm gonna put down, I guess, 50 gold.
Okay, you just plop 50 gold down on it. It looks like,
Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, go for it.
Okay, I get a 15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, so you raise the sword and chop straight to the pig as it kind of cleaves and drops into the fire, and you kind of see as he doesn't really show much concern for the pig beginning to char in the fire itself.
What a waste.
Here's $100.
Icarus, look what we did!
Very well done.
Do we get this for free too?
Very nice, Ren.
Hmm?
Do we get the meat for free?
Thank
since
you,
we put
Darro.
it- Since Ren put in the labor, do we get the meat as well?
If you can get it.
Now let me show you how it's done.
Okay. All right, so what are you putting down? You can borrow money if you don't have any. More than welcome to borrow it.
I'm
All
putting
of them.
down 20.
I'm kind of
Okay, so you put down 20.
I can.
It's-
Yeah, oh no, I dropped this coin purse on the ground.
It's
He watches Gregorius like watching you.
I kick it over, like weirdly, just I think I'm so funny. Like, I'm just like,
I'm
Oh
no charity
Ren,
case.
you tripped.
what are you talking about? Where's my purse?
Oh my god, there's a coin purse on the ground.
I give him the 20 that she gave.
Okay.
And I put Ren's coin purse on the counter
The
too.
whole coin purse?
I'm
No,
taking
that's
it
not it.
back.
That's
And-
not the one.
You take the coin purse back.
Is it like a straight roll or is it?
It is just a straight roll with. Are you using your sword or the great sword?
I'll use mine.
Okay.
7.
Okay. You raise your sword into the air. You kind of see this, as you unsheath it, this kind of dark blade kind of come out. Very interesting metal for a sword. Reminds you very much of Black Damascus. And you see this very nice sword comes down overhead onto the back of the pig and just kind of skids a little bit into its back, but doesn't seem to go.
You're doing your best.
Doesn't seem to
Oh,
break
I,
through the hide of the boar.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
see.
I think I got a crick in my neck.
Oh, I
so
slept
glad
weird
you-
last night or something.
You see Gregorius just completely just like, this is a waste of time.
I.
You want to cut the pig?
Hold on, I'll
Just
do it. I'll do it.
You did say that you would still pay us. Just
Too
not-
late.
Just not double.
No, at this point you're doing it for pride.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, make another attack roll.
We're down 20.
18.
18. Okay. This time, raising it above head, crack down on the back of the pig and split it in half. Just took a little. You just had to loosen it up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. Usually gotta stretch it a little bit.
See?
So,
Brother, that's great. I'm not giving back your gold. You want to buy meat?
No, you stole my gold.
I didn't steal it. It was
Sorry.
a wager.
Sorry to stop.
It's
I think if nothing else, he still cut your pig for you. So, at the
We
very
still put
least,
in
you could
labor.
give him a meal.
Technically, we're paying 20 gold for the meal, so.
no.
Speaking of meal, can I just buy a slab of ribs?
Yes.
And I'll share.
There we go.
Well, I do
How
have
much?
a little bit. How much for some bacon wrapped pork chops?
Okay.
2 silver.
Takes it.
And I'll take just 2 slices of bacon.
It's 5 copper. Takes it.
Just want a slab of rib.
So he takes 2 silver from you. Nastani, are you getting anything at the meat castle?
No, I'm once again counting my gold because I'm sad that I lost 20.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that birds ate bacon.
I've always wanted to see a castle. It's nice that this one is like has meat and stuff, even though it's not a real castle. But it's the closest I've ever been near a castle.
Really?
I live in trees. So,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
literally.
Is that why you look like one?
Yeah. Thanks for noticing. I'm an Eldrin.
Oh my god. Okay, so eventually Grigori comes back with all of the meats that you guys had ordered, and kind of slides them forward. You guys have a meal. As he So you do this, Grigori kind of,
You guys look like you're mostly pretty tough.
gesturing towards the three of you.
He has saved my life. You should not disrespect him like that.
I did not mean any disrespect. It was
It
mostly.
felt like it.
Okay, well,
I wasn't
just-
even trying when I first tried.
I was just saying, one of you was more impressive.
I see nothing but compliments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To his credit, you haven't actually seen anything from the two of us, have you?
Nope, but you look pretty cool.
I do?
Yeah, well, your meat's dry.
Well, you still paid for it.
I thought it was like
He
really
takes another
moist and delicious.
Thank you. So you guys are traveling, yes? You don't look like you're all from Hague.
Yes, I love festivals and I really wanted to see one, so he took me.
What about you guys? Are you the mercenary types?
I used to be.
I forage for mushrooms. I'm from Mizumi.
You're the strangest Mizumian I've ever met.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't think that was a good thing.
What does strange mean?
It means you're wonderful. I think you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Special. It means you're special.
You know, I've never fit in, so cool.
Anyway, I am enjoy the festival. Oh my gosh, look at the time. Time for me to get the pigs out of the fire.
You see, as he turns around, the pigs that have been sitting there for a good 15 minutes or so, mostly charred bodies, and kind of takes the sword and kind of just pushes them out of the fire. It's like,
Perfect.
You seem like less than an expert in this field.
I wouldn't worry about it. The meat was
And
probably
yet-
cooked right.
And yet I'm worried.
You ate the bacon. You tell me.
Well, at least it's overcooked and not undercooked.
I don't know.
This guy gets you.
so. Yeah. As you guys are sitting and chatting, you start to hear a commotion from around in the general kind of area as you kind of look up and start to see stars in the hundreds shooting across the sky. You see that there are many people watching kind of here in the town square. And it is quite the spectacle to see.
Wow. It's beautiful.
The canopy of the trees make it to where I really don't see the sky much.
It reminds me of home.
Makes the whole journey worth it.
So, as you are all staring up at the sky, everybody make a perception check.
18.
What's that like about?
17.
17.
20 plus 4.
Natural 20? Oh, nice.
I am so perceptive.
Okay.
You wouldn't believe.
Only some.
Nothing gets past me.
Oh, God.
Except for the one time.
Comic.
23.
Except for when you choose me.
23?
Yeah.
I'll say the two of you see this, and you point it out to everybody else, so everybody kind of sees this. Something peculiar. You look up, and as you see what appears to be, the large golden moon as stars kind of fall across, there's a bit of a shift. A golden light starts to kind of come from the moon. A little bead, and it gets closer and closer and closer until you realize this overwhelming falling star coming towards you. As people see this, they all start to scatter and run in different directions. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. right, what did everybody get?
19, baby.
19. That's a success.
That one.
Failure, unfortunately.
Hey, I saw it coming though.
8.
Wow, that's
Failure.
really getting
19.
close.
That's getting
Success.
really
Okay,
close.
so you two succeeded, you two failed.
You epic.
I need everybody to roll for initiative as there's an impact here at the center of the town. And you see this large kind of black, malformed, crystal-like substance begins to kind of from the center of it. And you kind of watch as these small tendrils start to wisp and wrap around until it pulls themselves. Almost this star-shaped face appears. Red kind of orbs appear along the tendrils. You see what appears to be 2 kind of arms as the rest of the crystal starts to melt down in this black tar-like ichor. As it kind of pushes itself up, you see as the arms kind of form, you see a humanoid-like creature, tendrils sprouting from the head. Let's go ahead and pull up the battle map to see where everybody is. All right, so there is the creature as it starts out. You unfortunately did not make your save and are prone. You made your save, so you are up. You unfortunately did not make your save. You are also prone. Nastani, you made your save and you are up. Okay. Yeah, Nastani would have gone back here because mini for Grigori. This guy Grigori definitely did not make a save. He has fallen behind the meat cart. The sword is holding him down. Okay, so can I get everybody's initiative? So 20 to 25.
20.
Nice. Okay.
Not natural this time.
Not natural. Okay, that's good to know. 15 to 20.
Streak going.
Anybody 15 to 20?
Ah, come on.
Put out your mouth. Not everybody can be
Okay.
good at rolling.
Okay.
I just got a nat 1. That's why I'm on the ground.
11 or 10. 10 to 15. That's the numbers.
11.
11.
13.
13. Okay. So Ren, then Darro. All right. 10, 15, 5, 10.
9.
9. Okay. This 9. Okay. You roll for good old Libra here. Okay. Okay, that's a 5. Oh shoot, I just wasted it. Okay, it's fine. Alright, so that being said, top of the round, the monster starts off. You watch as it kind of crawls out of this little crater that it's created at the center of town, turns towards the nearest people. You see that people are running side to side, out of the way, screaming in terror. And this creature is going to run towards the nearest person. It is going to be you 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And you kind of watch as the tendrils kind of whip from the side. And let's see which one I'll go for. It's going to make a tag at you, Ren. So Ren. Okay, that's an 11 to hit.
Not today, son.
Okay. The tendrils swipe by, miss you. It is going to come back for the backlash towards you. It's a 14 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it hits you. It does a good old whopping 6 points of slashing damage. Slashing. Yeah, slashing.
Okay.
Okay. And you are restrained as it pulls Nastani into its mouth and holds her still. That being said, Icarus, it is your turn.
Okay. So right, it's half my movement to stand up, right? Can I use my flying movement to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. You have bird wings.
And then I don't. So I have flying speed of 50 feet. Basically, am I able to get 20 feet ahead
Sure.
above him?
Sure. So you go up. You're at 20 feet, and you're going 20 feet. Are you moving 5 towards them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just set it right here.
So that should give me the high ground, right?
That does give you the high ground. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now I will shoot him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage. we have some custom rules on here, so if you don't quite recognize some of the things we're doing, it's because we have a few homebrew rules.
19 to hit.
19 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Right, and I have my sneak attack, being a rogue.
Right. Yep. You do have 2 allies next to him.
So that will be 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points. Okay. Put that down. Okay. 11 points of piercing. That being said, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. After Icarus, it is Ren and Darro. You're on deck.
All right, so I think I'm going to command,
Okay.
like my spell command
Okay, so you're
to
using command.
sleep.
Okay. So read me command real quick.
Okay, I'm going to read command. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, and mine is 13.
Okay.
And it has to understand your language, and if it doesn't, it's not directly harmful to it. And some typical commands can be like one-worded.
Okay. Unfortunately, as you utter your command, it does not go through. It does not seem to understand what you're saying.
Okay, darn. Okay, well, I'm going to move like 15 feet right there.
Okay. It is going to get an attack of opportunity with its claws.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's a 6.
You're invincible, man.
Okay, so there's its reaction wasted. Whatever.
I got a spell slot wasted too, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
Okay, cool. So, after, is that the end of your turn, Ren?
Yes.
Darro, you are up. What you doing?
Can stand up
Okay. Have your movement.
It's a good choice.
and try to.
So far, so good.
Should be able to get up next to him right there.
5, 10. Yep, you go right next one.
And then I want to slice him with my long sword.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is a 22 to hit.
That'll just hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Dang, he's strong, man.
That is 6 points of slashing.
6 points. All right. That'll do it. So, as you come down, swinging the sword over the shoulder, as it's slashing over and extended towards Ren as she's kind of moving out of the way. The sword comes down over the arm, cleaving it clean off. And you watch as it kind of sits for a second. You see the creature kind of notices, still with Nastani kind of wrapped up in the tendrils of its head. And
do I still have a bonus action?
you do, yeah.
I probably should have done this before, but I'm gonna.
Okay, so you rage.
Oh, that's what that
Oh
Yeah, I translated. I can speak barbarian. So you rage. You watch as the arm kind of swings back, and you watch as bursts once again into tendrils, wraps around itself, and a new arm forms, made of this kind of lighter, kind of gray malformed flesh. That being said, Nastani, it is your turn. If Darro, you're not.
So she's like wrapped up in a
She's wrapped
the
up.
mouth?
You kind of the mouth, and you kind of see like you're pushing away from it. You are not able to use your hands, unfortunately, at this point until you break free of the restraints.
So I'm just going.
Yeah, you see inside there are many teeth that are trying to pull you in. Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus. Sorry, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Is that a somatic thing? Do you need your hands to cast it?
No, it's just verbal.
Okay, so yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Cool. So I cast that, which means that 1d6 of damage is given to it.
Okay.
You just
When you attack it, or
that's what I'm double checking just to see.
Or is it you?
You
I
choose.
think it's just you.
You choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 damage. So I guess it's just me. Okay, so I can't use my hands. Can I still use breath attack?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a dex save of 11 for
Okay.
the Moon Man.
Moon Man. Damn it. I rolled an 11, but it's -1. So it just fails. Go for it, roll
Okay.
damage, add
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I got so excited. I'm going to make sure I grab one of anything. Okay, that is going to be, including the Hunter's Mark, it's going to be 14 points of radiant damage.
Radiant?
Yes, radiant.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah, breathe on him.
So, like, the sound is going...
this kind of flash of radiant energy as Nastani pseudo throws something.
Oh my god.
As this happens, you watch as the creature. So you watch as several tendrils kind of flare up, still holding on to you, but you kind of watch as the inside of its mouth and tendrils are now scorched. You see the flesh that you did burn away is not growing back. Seems to take more damage than you thought it would.
Nice job, Nastani.
I can be helpful sometimes.
Your movement zero,
Way to breathe.
action, bonus action. All right, next up is the monster. The monster is going to make a bite attack against you. And since you are in its mouth, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a Constitution.
Yeah.
7.
7, unfortunately, is a failure.
I've only been helpful once, guys.
You suffer.
Yep.
You suffer.
You suffer 8 points of piercing damage as the teeth start to pull you in.
I was helpful one time, guys. I'm done.
You down?
Oh.
Yes, I'm unconscious.
Okay. So Nastani is unfortunately down.
Nastani!
As she kind of
Just
goes,
keep breathing.
You kind of watch as it starts to kind of pull in her shoulder and kind of starts to take large chunks out of it.
Ooh.
That being said,
Yeah, breathe through it. Breathe.
it is looking pretty. It's looking hurt after that. So next up is Icarus.
Okay.
Icarus, then Ren.
I am going to do the exact same thing.
Okay.
So I will shoot him again with a bow.
All right, go for it.
20, not natural.
That'll definitely hit. Roll damage.
Okay. And still a sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah, you got allies next to him.
Even if I'm unconscious.
Ooh. 16.
16 points.
Piercing.
Okay, nice. So as it kind of sticks it back in the spine, you go, as it kind of buckles down to one knee and kind of starts to scream and kind of wail up into the night sky. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, great. That means Ren, you are up.
Okay.
What you doing?
So I'm going to try and cast my guiding bolt at him.
I believe that is a spell attack roll. Go for it. It's your action.
Wrong one. It's a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So yeah, roll damage and double the number you get on the dice, or you can roll twice the amount of dice. Either way. Yeah, you can either roll double the dice. I don't care. Just everybody do it the same way. She's deciding. That's the first natural 20 in combat. You rolling them twice, or did you double the numbers?
I rolled 2 twice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to double them after.
Okay.
So I got 16.
16
And
total.
then before doubled.
Before doubled.
Yes.
So it doubles to 32.
32. Okay.
We've got a tank.
Yeah, I rolled really well on that one.
Okay, yeah. So as you guys are fighting, you watch as from off on the side, Renna, start casting and throws guiding bolt. That'll do it. Tell me. Okay.
And I shoot for the mouth at the back of the throat, at that star.
Okay, sure. So you kind of see Nastani's being held to like just under the mouth, as it is. Yeah. It's her description. It's her description. It happens.
I just have such good aim.
She's really good. It was a 20, wasn't it?
It was a 20. It's clearly good.
Fair enough.
Holding Nastani just kind of underneath the kind of opening to the mouth, and you kind of watch as the guiding bolt flies straight into the middle, and then it kind of disappears behind the kind of teeth, until you watch as the stomach kind of expands and goo everywhere, covering everybody, especially Nastani, who is now sitting in a puddle. You watch as the creature slowly begins to dissolve. Actually, you're out of the blast radius.
Yes!
So you're good.
I'm clean.
No!
Okay, so
Yeah, me and Nastani. Yeah.
I'm just.
yeah, so that is the end of combat.
Oh, God.
I run over to Nastani and I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Okay, good. So, all right. So combat's over. You cast Spare the Dying.
I'm gonna pick up my arrows.
You pick up your arrows. As everybody helps up Nastani, you were the one to land the killing blow. Make a perception check for me as you help up Nastani.
17.
17. Okay. So as Icarus here is picking up his arrows and Darro is helping Nastani up, you cast Spare the Dying. As they kind of get up, you see that Nastani was kind of laying down on something. Something that catches your eye. An amulet. Tarnished and battered. As you kind of, are you picking it up, I should ask?
Yes.
You pick it up. It is corroded. The metal is torn at certain places, and you see that chunks of it almost look like they've been gnawed at. But it is a golden amulet. And on this golden amulet, there appears to be a tree that kind of adorns it. Very similar to yours. As you kind of hold both of them now, kind of looking at it. It's almost like they're pairs. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
They're pear trees.
They could be. They're both pear trees.
I love pears.
14.
14. 14 unfortunately just fails. So, Renna, as you watch as your friends are kind of picking themselves up, gathering their things once again, out of the corner of your eye, you see Grigori stand up and kind of shaking their hands and saying something, but all of this fades out of your vision. And as your vision briefly blackens, you open your eyes once again to a full moon, wiped clean of its light. This dark red glow, as it is almost fully crimson in the night here in Hague. The streets are empty, the people are gone. And there's this feeling of fear and desperation. And you hear a voice behind you. Get up! We are not done here yet. And you watch as the buildings in the back begin to crumble, as these large tendrils begin to writhe out, as the moon fully cracks and breaks. And your vision's brought back. And you look around, you see Grigori's kind of like, are you all right? You all right? You good? Everything's great. You okay? What's that?
It's just the goo in my eye.
Don't.
Good. I shove it in my pocket in a sneaky way, trying to
Make a
brush
sleight of
down
hand check.
stuff. A 7.
7. Grigori definitely sees the amulet for a split second as you kind of rush it and put it in your pocket. You kind of see that as he's kind of inquisitive about it, You're more taken by the fact that the beard is halfway hanging off. The hair, the wig of sorts that he has had on is gone. And you kind of see his exposed bald head.
I'm good. Gregory.
Yes.
I fix it.
He looks at like, get it. And kind of takes it off, and you kind of see the blonde goatee once again and mustache.
I like the blonde better
Mutton
anyway.
chops.
There are no mutton chops.
Who are you and why are you following
I
us?
thought I recognized you, and Nastani's like standing like this because she has goo dripping from her.
Listen. We've got out of the wrong foot. Long story short,
You stole my money.
thank you for saving my life. You took a bit of mine as well. I'd say we're even.
Ching ching.
Actually, we're not even. But I just wanted to say thank you for saving my life. Good lords. That was quite the experience. Okay, anyway. Well, this has been grand and all, and I would love to properly thank you. Can we do it walking that way? Because there are guards probably coming from whatever the hell that was.
Yes.
Great. Let's move.
I follow.
We need to stay low key.
Okay, so that being said, you guys kind of follow Gregory as he kind of heads back towards the direction of the half note. You see people are kind of like looking out their houses, wondering what's going on. You kind of watch as a few of the members of the Hrothgar kind of push past and say, out of our way, something's going on. And Gregory's like, oh, excuse me. And just keeps walking in a hurried kind of pace. You guys following behind. As eventually you get back towards the half note, he kind of stops in front of it and says, oh, I think we're far enough away. Thank you. Once again, this is my real voice. Apologies. I was putting up a farce. For a good reason. For a good reason that I will explain in due time. But I have witnessed the four of you, and you are more than worthy of... Drumroll, please. Thank you. I didn't think I'd actually get that. I am here to formally invite you to my gala. Thank you for saving my life. It's my thank you. I'm having a gala.
I don't think I'm.
I'll give you 15 minutes change. Go do whatever. But
We don't like invitations from strangers who lie.
Is your name even Gregory?
Are you even holding a gala? Because I really like galas.
I am having a gala.
And why are you following us?
I am not following you. I am eyeing potential talent.
So you're stalking people.
Yes, my name is Gregory. What?
You're stalking people.
No, my name is Gregory Constance Bernard Arnell von Alstein the Eighth.
You're like talent scout.
In a way. But I'll get more to that. Can I just say thank you once again?
You're welcome.
There's 7 other people. 7 people in succession decided to name their child that.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
It's longer than mine.
Is that so hard to believe?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, noble lineage and all that.
No.
You're acting. You can make an insight check. I get the feeling you don't believe.
Do you get that feeling?
I wonder why.
17.
You're close enough. I'm gonna whisper you.
Oh, the first
So
whisper.
jealous.
I went with both.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you get? Okay, cool. We're gonna get headphones next time, like sound canceling. So I can just say it. That's way easier. Anyway.
Just pass notes like in class.
Is it like every time? I don't have mine to.
Cup hands over your ears. Okay, so with that being said, once again, thank you for saving my life. Let me please repay you by inviting you to my gala tonight. There will be free food. Much better than the ones you had.
That was so good.
All right, you got me.
Okay. Well, I'm okay. Great. Awesome. That makes things easy.
Is that music?
Nastani is slightly suspicious and
Probably.
also still standing just like this. Because it's just like
It's like a
There's
wet
like-
cat.
there's like a puddle now. Just like
Okay.
As much as I distrust you, I love food more.
Well, good. I'm glad your love of food is what's persuading you. other than you could stay in a Hodunk town or go to a gala.
Yes.
Where
And
is
this
the gala?
at the Meat Castle?
I am concerned
Mr.
about
Fancy Pants, 12 names.
He who said Meat Castle will perish. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's fine.
The
It's
official
fine.
name of
Fine.
his gala is the Meat Castle
The
Gala.
It's called the Meat
Gala.
Party. No.
Meat Gala.
Literally, the castle just like came out. I was just like, "Is that a castle?" I was like, "Wait."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we're going to meet the meat.
The Meat the Meat Council.
Oh, man.
Council of the sausage.
It's just the pigs that were in front of the half note with crowns.
Good stuff.
Enough. Anyway, the gala will be hosted at my mansion up on the hill just outside of Hague. It's about a 20-minute carriage ride, which I will be providing, of course.
What's your goal in all of this?
That is the question. You'll find out at the gala. I have good reason, and I think you're all going to be very interested in my proposition. So, what do you say?
Well, I guess we need to wash up.
I would really like that.
I'll give you 15 minutes. You go over this water, wash up, or get a change of clothes.
So excited.
You'll be meeting outside at the front gate, where the carriage will await you.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll go over to the.
Does not sound good.
I'll go over
It
to the
sounds
pig
very
trough and start
sketchy.
wiping the ichor off of me.
I'm also gonna do this.
You push the pigs to the side and kind of start to wash off in the big side.
Good piggy.
Okay.
I do not trust this Gregory Bernard Bertram Abacus the Eighth.
Good memory,
Really
Icarus.
close. You're really close.
Isn't there a
Arnell
phone?
Alstein.
Yeah, von Alstein somewhere. It's a lot of names, and usually noble people don't have that. They have a lot of names, but not that many.
Nor do I, but I'm assuming that he has a lot of money. And a lot of food.
Yeah, I just
And music.
I'm wary.
As much as I don't trust this man, I can't let Ren go alone.
We're best friends. And he knows I like to dance.
Cool.
I
Well,
encourage you all to be cautious at this gala.
Okay.
Don't drink too much.
I don't drink.
Okay. So
I hope they're all boozed up.
you guys getting ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say you change into an extra set of clothes, and everybody cleans up, kind of washing the ichor off of them. Other than you, Icarus did not get icky.
No acre for Icarus.
And you guys are heading towards. Is there anything you guys want to do before heading off? I should ask.
I feel gross still, so I'm just gonna try and go the rest of the night and just leave and
Okay.
go.
Just cleaned up.
Cleaning up.
All right. So nobody's going to buy anything. No more nothing.
Well,
Just want to check.
I think he said that we only have 15 minutes, so I just want to make
And-
sure that I get to the
Yeah.
dance.
And also, like, the guards are, like, kind of milling about, and it's kind of over because a man from the sky fell.
So that being said, you guys head out towards the front gate where Gregory told to meet you, and there you kind of see a very nice kind of lavish carriage kind of waiting for you on the inside of the gate, accompanied with many other carts attempting to leave here. However, this lavish carriage, you kind of see what appears to be a human male, kind of very short, kind of gray stubble, and this kind of black hair. And as he kind of waves down, "Hey, are you guys the ones who talked to Grigori?
Yeah.
Yes!
What's your name?
Oddvin, that's what I'm here to drive you.
Oddvin!
Yeah.
I'm Ren. Oddvin. It rhymes, guys.
That's great. That's great.
All right. I'm about to go through the.
You work for this Grigori.
Oh, I'm Carnival. I don't really know him. He just asked me to pick you. A weird weird opalescent-looking person, kind of a Rossian.
Let's skip the questions, Icarus. I'm hungry.
The big
I could
Q
use
is a
some
bird man.
ales.
There's not a lot of bird people here. No
Right.
offense. I did. Anyway. Sorry, I assumed.
I take full offense.
We can take him, Icarus. Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to. I'm sorry. Just get on the carriage.
Shotgun. I will just get on the carriage.
I'm on the
So you guys open the door, stepping inside the carriage, and
I'll give him a dirty look as I do.
okay.
I'm also,
He looks a bit ashamed.
I'm gonna see him make a dirty look. I'm gonna go, and like also give him a dirty
He's
look.
just like, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get through, and eventually your turn comes up as you see that the guards are kind of checking all the carriages, kind of profiling them, giving them a once over to make sure that no suspicious peoples kind of gets out. And as they come up to Arvin, you see one of the guards kind of walk up, shorter in size, but wearing kind of the full kind of heavy plate mail of the Hrothgar. And here, what are you hiding in the back of that carriage, wagon boy? And you hear Arvin, I'm just here to taxi these people to my master's manor. Really? And you kind of hear the heavy footsteps.
I'm gonna like kind of pull my wings around and like kind of pretend to be asleep so that I'm like hiding all the.
I'm gonna go like this.
Cilician.
I'm going like this onto his like shoulder and just like snoring very loudly.
Okay. Both of you make a deception check.
Doesn't help that she's actually tired. She did just die. Almost.
23.
23.
Well,
Okay. So, you see the kind of large halberd kind of come to the window. But Darrow, you kind of have to peek out to see the dwarf. And as you do, you kind of hear the dwarf say, "Hey, what you got in there, buddy? Mind opening up the door."
He can't even see it.
He sees the top of your eyes kind of peeking over the side.
Poor guy.
Like,
I guess I'll open the door.
You open and he kind of peers inside now. You guys see the door for the first time. Full plate mail. Looks about. That
hello.
didn't even go on. Okay, you say that and looks around. That's a big bird. Closes the door. Move along.
He's very.
Did you hear? He said I'm big.
I thought he was talking about my lantern. Ugh.
Okay, so
you have a big spirit.
with that, you guys get through the security checkpoint. However, as you do, you see another set of what appear to be guards walk up and kind of stop the carriages. One of them kind of stops in front. As this happens, you see a kind of a figure kind of talking to Arvin quietly, and then moving over to the side. This one you can see inside appears to be a high elf, and kind of long, kind of black hair braided in the back. You see what appears to be this kind of large collar, gold, red, and yellow. A person that you two immediately recognize as Advisor Damon of Cilicia. Both of you make a deception check.
I'm still covering my armor.
Okay, you're covering your armor? Good enough.
I'm getting my lantern that's a bird out so I can admire its little face.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I had to roll mine twice because the first time it got cocked on the side.
You better get a new dice tray.
I know.
I'm
It's
gonna
messed
I'm gonna
up.
investigate you.
I promise.
I cursed it once again, just like
Stop
Will's long
cursing
ago.
the dice trays. It's a 16.
16? Okay. As he comes up, he does not seem to recognize you two. Where are the four of you heading off to?
We're going to a gala.
Where at?
It's a beautiful mansion up there, 15 minutes away.
How peculiar. Now, might I ask, what are you doing in the town of Hague?
For the festival?
It's party time.
I like festivals. I heard about it and I wanted to come see it.
You?
I'm also here for the festival.
Not a lot of Aarakocra this side of the mountains.
I traveled for the festival.
Where from?
Cilicia.
Interesting. Where in Cilicia are you from?
Termia.
Termia. Beautiful place, Termia. Tell me, what do they do there again? What gods do they have?
I almost feel like you're not from Cilicia yourself, Lord Advisor. Termia has the temple to the great god Timora.
Kind of takes a few steps back, satisfied with this answer. Well, might I get everyone's names then, for security's sake?
Certainly. My name is Tim.
Make deception check.
I'm a bird named Tim. 14.
14. Tim, from the city of Timora. Termia. Termia Tim. Worshipper of Timor? That is your name.
Just Tim will do.
Kind of see him gesture, and you kind of peering out the side. You see somebody writing all of this down.
I'm Renna Tavares.
Renna Tavares of
Mizumi,
Mizumi.
the village hidden in the trees.
The village hidden in the trees in Mizumi. Does the village hidden in the trees have a name?
Hidden in the trees.
Oh my god.
You can see and think for a second.
No.
I know of several places. Morimaka comes to mind.
Close. Ori Maga. That's how it's pronounced.
Charming. Looks over to you. What might be your name?
Darro Gok.
Darro Gok. You hail from Hross Snow. Your trust is the locals.
Correct.
Where in Hross are you from?
The Lowlands.
Lowlands. Any particular town from the Lowlands, or were you born in a cave?
I was raised by the orcs, the Gok tribe.
Interesting.
As you can imagine, that didn't last very long.
No, I suppose not, with all the infighting. Lastly, you, one covered in water,
I took a bath.
with your clothes on.
I fell in the bath before I could fill it up. I'd rather not talk about it. It makes me self-conscious.
Make a deception check.
You freaking deception checks.
You guys are lying.
Dirty
little liars.
Sketchy.
I want to know.
12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You fell in the bathtub.
I did.
And where might you be from?
From Calvis.
From where?
Calvis?
Calmus. Where is Calmus? Remind me.
In Arxa.
In Arkza. And you see his kind of demeanor change. And where and why would someone from Arkza be here in the lowlands?
Because I wanted to not be there anymore and I like to explore and adventure around.
I wanted to see the world, and I can't quite see that at home.
Might I ask your name?
Ness?
Ness. Just Ness.
Yes.
Make a deception check.
It's my name! You are making me so nervous. 16.
16. See, I'm somewhat relaxed and laid back for a bit. Well, I am Advisor Damon. I am in charge of keeping the peace here, in this part of Ross. Cause any trouble, and I would hate to see you again at my doorstep. So, keep out. Move along. That Arvin.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
As we pull off, I want to like very loudly say to the others so that it like you can hear it like how exciting and what a pleasure it was to meet a Lord Advisor.
I know, I can't believe he's keeping the peace and keeping us protected. It makes me so happy.
I hope he gets to enjoy the festivities just a little bit.
All of you make a performance check.
Oh my god, we're
You don't have to. You didn't say anything.
I probably believe them. I'm like, she's wise, but not the smartest.
13.
11.
Okay.
4.
You peek out just to kind of see, and you just see him staring as you guys head off.
I peek out too.
Just get the other side.
I don't.
Okay, so with that being said, you head off into the night. About a 15-minute carriage ride through the countrysides of the Rossian Upper Highlands. You see way off in the distance, the Craghead Mountains, and somewhere in those mountains, you know that the capital of Volhelm lies within. However, as you head up towards one of these smaller kind of cliff sides here on the highlands, you start to wind up the side of it. And atop it, you see what appears to be this kind of very large manor. You see that there's kind of this wall that kind of surrounds it, but it looks fairly well built from where you stand, or where you sit rather. As the car kind of winds up and around, you go around the side of the walls and head into this large open courtyard where the carriages come by. Here you can see that lanterns have been hung. There are several other groups here kind of talking amongst themselves. A set of dwarves, orc, some wood elves, and a few others kind of sitting at the tables. You pull up, and as Arvin kind of slows the carriage down, he kind of hops off and opens the door for you guys. Have a nice night, I guess.
Thank you!
Yep.
Thanks, Arvin. Don't work too hard.
Try not to. Okay.
I just silently stare him down as I
Okay. He just kind of awkwardly makes eye contact.
Well, that interaction with Damon did not help my nerves, but let's go eat food.
So,
And she's just gonna kind of like sink in on herself as she's like trying to march forward while uncomfortably wet.
okay. So Arvin hops back in, rides off on the carriage, never be seen again. But
I like them.
as you guys move forward, go ahead and everybody make perception checks.
9.
also 9.
23.
Okay.
7.
Okay. I'll say
Remember earlier when I was super perceptive and nothing got past me?
Yeah.
Those were good times.
See, I'm really good at looking at things, but I cannot lie.
So, looking around, kind of a general outlook. This is a beautiful garden. Tables have been set up. Food is being cooked. There are lots of kind of banquet tables, and then you kind of see tables where people are sitting. Although not many people here are sitting. There's a group of dwarves, 3 of which who are kind of joking and talking amongst each other. You recognize that they are kind of in the Hrothgar uniform, but more modified and kind of outfitted for more mercenary type deals. They can hold more weapons. They have large backpacks and satchels with them. you recognize what appear to be two people in the kind of yellowish robes that remind you of those of Damon and of Legionnaire colors, the two wood elves kind of talking off, separated from everybody. But you, in particular, Nastani, see something that catches your eye and something you did not expect to see. You see what appears to be this kind of large purple hat with little crystals dangling down from it, face down on the table. As you kind of walk around, you see the kind of elegant purple dress, little crystals kind of woven with inside of the sleeves and the side. And you recognize what appears to be your family crest that kind of sits on the side. And as you walk up, you see the kind of dark, grayed skin of Ares.
Thank God. Okay, you said she's face down on the table.
She is passed out. There are 3 bottles of wine next to her, as well as a large kind of plate of food.
I want some of what she's having.
I'm gonna beeline towards her, and I'm gonna simultaneously tap her on the shoulder and go, Ares, 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 while grabbing the food off her plate and putting it in my mouth.
As you reach out for the large kind of roll that's sitting nearest to you, you watch the hand kind of grabs yours, and you watch, stop! Stop it! Stop right now! Stop. Why?
What? Why what?
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
Nastani. It's nice to see you.
Hi.
Don't touch my food.
I wanted it.
I'll go get your own. It's
What
a
are you
buffet.
doing here?
Well, I was minding my own business, and I received word from your father that you were in trouble, something about a beheading, and I consulted my crystals to see where I should be next, and they said here, they did not say I would be here what appears to be 3 hours early. So I have been here for 3 hours, and 3 hours I waited for you to show up.
That would explain the wine.
Yes. Yes, it would.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you. But I'm really excited to see you. I'm going to try and hug her.
She doesn't fight you with that. You kind of wrap your arms around her, squeezing her tight. She just kind of looks a bit annoyed, but...
So, obviously, I didn't get beheaded.
Congratulations.
I almost did.
Your father will be happy to hear that it didn't happen.
That's good. Although I might still be in a bit of trouble. Yeah. Damon, the advisor?
Of the Cilician peacekeepers. Those advisors?
Yes.
Yes. What about him?
So, after the Moon Man kind of like exploded in the...
The what?
The Moon Man. There was like... Oh, did you not see like the shoot? Well, you passed out. So basically these shooting stars all fell down, and then there was one that fell all the way down to the ground and exploded, and then there was
What?
like... There was this like, man, this guy who like...
A star?
Yes! A star
Fell from the
down.
sky?
Yes, it fell from the sky.
And
it
actually hit the ground?
It hit the ground, and then...
Did people die?
It might have been like a comet or a meteor.
Almost. But
She
no.
died.
I did. No, I didn't. I passed out, but I'm okay.
Very close.
I'm still at 1 hit point, so I'm kind of like...
I think you have a healing spell.
We
Oh.
So,
She's barely alive.
yeah, you could have.
Maybe you were sleeping in the
if I-
the carriage.
I remember putting it there for you when we were looking at spells. So
Okay, then in the middle of her rambling about, because I'm going to condense it down to, she rambles about the Moon Man, but as she's doing this, in the middle, she just stops, casts the healing spell, and then continues on talking.
okay, just mark off your spell slot. Cure wounds, right?
Yeah, cure wounds.
Okay.
But
So you're
yeah.
telling me a man fell from the moon?
Well,
Well,
this
it's
is
more
man.
of a creature.
Yeah,
So who exactly
Also,
are
these are
you,
my
though,
friends.
and what are you doing here?
this is Aris. She's my mentor.
I'm her mentor, and my name is Ares.
Nice to meet you. I'm Darro.
Darrow. Charmed.
So, how'd you, find her here?
The crystals. That's what she just
The
said.
crystals.
Oh,
Keep it
okay.
up. Keep it up. So this is Darrow. This is Ren, and this is Icarus. Don't.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
She gives a weird look.
I'm like lady dancing. Like,
Oh, this one's fun.
Yeah, Darro just goes back to the table
This
and
is
goes and grabs some food and ale.
So,
my good friend Ren,
And gorgeous.
and I'm Icarus.
Ren, Icarus. The one over there is Darro. And you're Nastani.
and he's the one who like saved me from not getting beheaded.
She kind of looks over as he's filling his plate. Great. Awesome. That's fantastic. That's truly terrific. Whatever you say. Cool. Cool is a word you use. Yeah.
So I tried telling Jack that I was like kind of okay, and it didn't work. So sorry I couldn't talk to you directly, but I didn't know how to tell you. Poor Taz.
Well, Mataz, against his better judgment and my own, have opted to give you these. She reaches into her bag, a small pouch, and kind of pulls out these 2 long crystals.
You do love me.
You're stretching it, but the care is there.
Are those legal?
Yes, and I'm quickly going to pocket them.
Okay, they are a purple and a blue crystal, and you can write those down in your inventory. I think you know what those are.
Yes.
If you don't, I will tell you later.
Yes, I do know that.
Darro walks back up. So, you know this Gregory guy?
Who?
The guy who's hosting this gala. He said his name was. There's like what, 15 names?
Gregory something.
I think he said
Something VA.
Von Alstein.
Supposedly this is his house.
And he's like-
Alstein.
Yeah.
Gregory von Alstein?
There was like 5,
The eighth?
10 other names.
it was Gregory Constance Bernard Arnell von Alstein the Eighth.
Well, that does help. I have heard of this person before. Rumors, I would moreover say that this is a wealthy philanthropist of sorts, but only in recent times in my investigation of Koal'hal and Ross in general. I don't know anything particular, other than his name has popped up a few times when it comes to purchasing land deeds and who's been buying up certain amounts of resources.
So he's sketchy.
I wouldn't say sketchy, but he purchases many, many crystals, and that does interest me.
But the crystals.
So you're a teacher and a drug dealer, huh?
No, she's not a drug dealer.
I'm
Don't.
not a drug dealer.
No.
Crystals is not a metaphor.
There's nothing wrong with drugs, unless they're like the
Miss
kind
Starling,
that do
there's many
something to your
things wrong
brain.
with drugs. Do not do drugs necessarily.
But
Yes,
medicine is drugs. I'm a hero.
We only just met her. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Wait, what are drugs to you guys? What are these drugs? Medicine, drugs.
No.
Well,
no.
a lot of times
Oh, I see what you're
people
saying,
will
yeah.
use the medicine when
She-
they don't need it.
She does magic. Crystals, magic. That's.
They
Yeah.
use medicine for things they don't need.
Oh my god.
They
So,
do?
She's a child.
Please.
In the woods,
Anyway,
we
this
cannot be
Gregory
wasteful.
guy, he kind of invited us all here for some reason.
Incredibly sketchy. He probably plans to murder you.
I don't think he
Right.
would. What do you?
What
He
did I
kind
tell
of
you?
does give off those
Look
kind
at
of
everybody
vibes.
here. They're all able-bodied, are they not? There's no nobles, there's no peasants, there's nothing. It's all just mercenary types.
Blue collar.
And he plans to do something with them. I don't know. Maybe he'll offer you all a job or something, but I don't know why you need 8 people, 10 people, however many's here.
Well, I mean, you did tell me I could get a job because I'm not allowed to have a anymore. So
Well, your father said to cut you off.
that's what I just said.
You have an allowance?
I did.
How old are you?
And I'm the child. I'm 100+ years old.
So am
I don't have an allowance.
I am 121.
We're so much
Must be
alike.
nice.
I'm just positive.
I'm 24.
You're a baby.
I'm actually a very old man.
Right, so.
So I should be careful because he might kill me.
Sure, be careful.
I do want to say, I already told them that.
Good.
That's why
Am I supposed to pat you on the back for having common sense? Great.
Well, the rest
Thank God one of you could think.
I can't think. That's why I tried to eat.
Miss Sony, why are you here?
I'm cautious
Because they're with
everywhere
my
I go.
friends, and I wanted to follow my friends because I made them all on my own.
Did you think about where they were going? If your friends jump off a cliff, would you follow them there?
Yes, because I can fly.
You got me there.
Must be nice.
I can only do it for a bit.
Anyway.
Did he do that with his wing?
See, that's why I was only going to eat the food off of your plate, because if you were eating it, then that means that some of the food is not actually dangerous, so that's why I was going to eat your bowl.
Oh no, it's all poisonous. Why do you think I didn't touch it?
Why don't you have the plate? And the
Oh,
several bottles of wine.
I don't know. I'm messing with you. Anyway, so eat what you want. Trust it if you will. It seems that some of you are still standing after it. But I would advise you to keep an eye out, and please keep me updated.
That's why you gave me the crystal.
That's why I gave you the crystals.
So you won't be mad if I call you a different guy?
Yes.
You won't be mad? Yes, you won't be mad, or yes, you will?
Yes.
I will take that a
Yes.
discussion.
Call me when you are moving towns, please.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, lady.
Her name is Aris.
Eris.
Paris.
Good boy.
So be it.
Bye! I love you.
She kind of gives a half smile back, and with a puff of smoke,
That's her saying
she
she loves me.
disappears.
And I'm just going to kind of stand next to where she just was and just watch.
I wish I had a
Eat her food while she's gone.
No, she said it might
The
be
plate of food
poisonous.
is gone.
She took it with her.
She took it with her.
That's her gonna play it.
All right, it's not poison. We're
Well,
good.
do you still have those? She's just gonna stand there now and just
I
like.
wanna talk to this Lysians I saw.
Okay, so you walk over to the Silicians. The two wood elves who are kind of off in the corner quietly sipping wine. They kind of notice as you walk up. Are you making any effort to hide your armor, or? Okay. As you walk up, well, hello.
That's nice armor you have.
I could say the same to yours. When did you serve your time?
About a year at the end of the war.
Interesting. So you skirmishes. Understandable.
And you?
I served during the earlier part. We have a different lifespan, you and I. But that being said, I left as soon as my brother here was injured.
And in the time since you've left, have you met any other veterans?
Here, in Hros,
On the continent?
I've met many on the continent. After all, I am from Cilicia. But here in Hros, I've only been here a year or so. I have not met many other Cilicians in general, other than festivals.
I've been searching for some friends of mine. We retired together, and we got separated. And I've been hoping to track them down.
Well, if I hear anything and if I meet you again, then I will surely inform you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Also, what do you know of this, our host?
Grigori.
Hmm.
He invited us here after we fought in some arena fights in Volhel. He was enthralled with the way we hunted down displacer beasts. So he invited us here, said that there would be an event, a gala of sorts, where he would make an offer for a larger job. And since he paid for the ride here, I figured it's not that much of a risk.
My friends and I have a very similar story.
Really?
He watched us fight a strange creature that we came upon, and immediately afterwards extended the same invitation to us.
Interesting.
The whole situation is strange.
I do not bet, but if I did, I would say it would be a safe one to think that everyone here has a similar story. Well, I'd be on your guard if I were you. I know I will be. So, what brings you here to Ross?
I essentially burnt out all my possible leads in Cilicia while searching for the friends I mentioned. I was hoping maybe I could pick up the trail again in Ross.
A noble cause. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
And you.
So he kind of gives a nod and goes back to his conversation with his compatriot. You guys doing anything else, or just going to enjoy the festivities?
I'm on the dance floor.
You're dancing.
Yeah, you.
Nastani's just standing right next to the table where Eris was, because after talking to her, she doesn't quite trust anybody except her friends.
Darrow's just pigging out.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out with some of the dwarves.
Okay. So you go talk to the dwarves. Two of the dwarves actually seeing.
Rossians.
Yes. Two of the dwarves actually see Renna dancing and also kind of stand up and start to join her. And starting kind of drunkily start getting crazy on the dance floor as they're kind of place themselves next to all the kegs. But one still remains as you sit down and eat.
Go Renna! Go Renna!
Yeah. And as you guys kind of settle in, getting food and enjoying the free meal for the night. You guys doing anything else? I want to ask. Okay.
Just being cautious.
So, that being said, as the four of you kind of start to settle in, you hear footsteps, the creaking of wood, as you hear snapping, not twigs, but almost tree trunks. And you start to look over as the house itself begins to kind of swell and bulge. The front door, and you watch this, a large fist kind of comes out, on a foot comes out the front door, and you hear as a massive hill giant crashes through, and on its back, you see Grigori. It's time to test my champions!
Oh my god.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
I knew it.
Gregory, you best.
I thought he would come out like holding like this like glass of wine. No, he's just riding a beast.
Maybe he's still holding the glass.
He's like
So much for the
So
great
thank you guys for watching tonight's episode. Thanks for holding on. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to like and subscribe. All that kind of nonsense. And we will be streaming next week at 7 for the exciting second part of this campaign. So thank you all for joining us, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.
Bye.